Hello. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Kim, or Kimberly Amethyst. This video, I am actually doing a video for, it's a challenge. So I recently signed up for this GoddessShine Leadership Retreat. It's through the Goddess Life Sisterhood. I'm not sure if I shared about the sisterhood that much. In my prior video, I know I talked about the goddess workout and how I came to be a goddess workout instructor. But I don't think I went into this sisterhood that much. I think I meant to, but I just forgot. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that and then answer these questions for this weekly challenge. So I introduced myself and just a little bit of background. Like I said, I went into it a little bit in my prior video, but I have my own company called Chakra Goddess Dance and Healing Arts. I came up with that name, I don't know, it was probably about at least 5 or 6 years ago. And before that, it was the same company, but it was more focused on massage and healing just because I was doing mostly massage, and I also do crystal healing and aromatherapy. And I've been doing massage for about 20 years. So in the last 10 or so years, I started incorporating dance and movement therapy. So I became a chakra dance facilitator and learned all about the chakras. And I mean, I knew about them anyway, but I just really dove deep and became chakra obsessed. And along with that, I started doing belly dance on a more regular basis. And I had found, or I should say rediscovered, the goddess workout because I had found this goddess workout, and I explained this in my last video, but I found the goddess workout back in 2003. I found this DVD, and it was one of my first introductions to belly dance, and I loved it. She also talked about the chakras, and I was already chakra obsessed, so that's kind of what drew me in. And like right before the pandemic started, I joined the Goddess Life Sisterhood, or actually I was pretty much there since its birth, because I was already a goddess workout instructor, and the creator, my friend Delphina, she had said, well, I'm starting this online sisterhood. And so I was there like pretty much since the beginning. And like I said, it started during the pandemic, which was like the most wonderful time to start this because, you know, when you couldn't really socialize as much, I found this group of sisters and it was just amazing. And I'm still with them. And we do like all these classes, like dance classes and just workshops, and it's a sisterhood. I mean, we have happy hours together. And so I've done a few trainings within this sisterhood. And last year I did, it's called Teach from Your Soul. And it was just an extension of the goddess workout training, which I had already done and completed. But I had kind of lost my way with teaching. I was teaching a lot of classes. I've been teaching classes forever. I also, I'm a mom, and when my kids were young and I lived in Hawaii, I would teach music together classes, which is like a mommy me music, dance, singing program. I actually started that before my kids were born, but that was my main job when they were little because they could come to work with me and it was just all play. So I've been teaching classes forever, and it's something that I should be comfortable with, but I still get very nervous. And so I think Teach from Your Soul was really good for me because it was so inspiring, and it made me remember why I like to teach. And so now with the dance classes, like I said, I was teaching those for like a few years before the pandemic happened. And, you know, then actually was in the middle of a series and I was renting space from a studio, and then, you know, everything shut down. So, you know, I think I had like maybe a few weeks left to go of that series. And so it was kind of a bummer because it was like, all right, what do we do now? And once it was safe, you know, I started holding classes in the park, and that was really good. Like I liked being outside. I loved dancing outside. I was teaching mostly belly dance at that time. And I got, you know, a few people. Like sometimes I would have like 10 people show up. Sometimes I would have one. I think there was like a day where I had nobody come. But, you know, I just rolled with it and I just showed up. And then something happened And that's why I enrolled with the Teach for Your Soul training, because something happened where I just kind of lost my spark and I didn't know like what I was doing, like if I felt comfortable still teaching. I really wanted to, or at least I think I did. So that program, that training was really nice because it reminded me like why I love this, why it lit me up, what I really wanted to do, like the classes I wanted to teach. But then that was last year, and I think I've held 2 classes since then. So fast forward to this retreat. This is the GoddessShine Leadership Retreat. And at first I was a little hesitant about signing up just because I have done so many trainings. I've got a lot of certificates and things, and I don't say that to kind of, I'm not like bragging. Like, in fact, I'm almost more embarrassed about it now, just because I kind of feel like I started to become obsessed with learning. And I don't think that's a bad thing at all. My kids are homeschooled. I homeschool them, and our life philosophy, or our philosophy is, learn what you love and never stop learning. And I feel like I take that to heart too. And I'm always learning. I'm always looking at things to learn. But I feel like I was using like all these trainings and, I just need one more certificate. I just need to do this. I just need to do that. And then I can start teaching again. Then I can start really moving forward with my business. And I started using that, as a crutch and a reason why I wasn't actually starting. So Ketsia, who, leads this retreat with Delphina, said to me, well, are you doing this business? This is all about taking, and I loved how she phrased it, but she said the messy action steps or something like that. I'm sorry, because if I got that wrong, but it stuck to me because I was like, you know what? I'm not taking these action steps. I'm waiting for things to be perfect, and things are never going to be perfect. So that was what initially made me say, okay, I need to sign up. And also, I realized as a mom and a homeschooling mom, my business is so important to me, and I also do a lot of massage, but I really want to focus on teaching my chakra classes, teaching dance classes. I have a website where I make and sell aromatherapy products and other things, all chakra related. But I haven't really been focusing on that. And so I told Ketsia, I said, I don't really have the time to do this retreat. But then I was realizing, you know what? That's exactly why you need to do this retreat, because you don't make the time for the things that are important for you. And that was like a big aha moment, because I was like, oh yeah, I'm always saying, oh, this is my business. I need to put like more time into it. But I don't. That's like, mom comes first, homeschooling comes first, all those chores come first, working my actual regular job that makes me money comes first. So all these things come first, but I'm always talking about how my business should come first. And now signing up for this retreat was basically like, okay, you need to walk your talk. So that's initially like what really made me want to sign up, was this like walking your talk kind of thing. And like, I also know that I'm gonna get stuff out of it, because I always get beautiful moments and lessons from these retreats or workshops. So what are you hoping to get out of this journey? What are you excited for? So like, I pretty much already explained that. I think I just need a kick in the pants, really. I just need motivation, and already we've had a few meetings, and already I'm just feeling so lit up. Even before, this is the first week, and already I'm like, have all these ideas and things that I'm putting into practice already, and that's exactly what I was hoping to get out of this journey. So I'm just hoping for more, for more of that. I also love connecting with my sisters. So there are, however many other women in this retreat. We get to connect on a weekly basis, twice a week. And that's just, online face-to-face. But within that, we also have our community that we talk and share things with each other. And it's just so special. Any of you know that are in community with other women, there's nothing like it. There really isn't. So that's also what I'm hoping for. another reason I signed up was just because I love that. I love being in space with other women that have similar goals, similar interests, and we get to just share and chat, and it's just amazing. So what hesitations, excuse me, what hesitations came up before or after joining? I think I shared about the hesitations already. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It was just like, do I really need another training, another certificate, and do I have the time for this? After joining, no hesitations. I am so glad that I dove right into this. And now I'm thinking, gosh, what if I didn't? I would have been so upset, because it really is helping already. What are you nervous about? This. I've been making YouTube videos, or videos in general, since, you know, my kids were little, and we used to do like homeschool videos, and I just started back up making videos, but just like with classes, and doing, or just putting myself out there. I always get nervous. You can hear it in my voice. It's a little crackly, but you know what? I always tell people, just show up anyway. Like, feel the fear. Gosh, feel the fear. See, I can't even talk right now. Feel the fear and do it anyway, right? That's me. This is me just putting it all out there, sounding completely like, you know, nervous, but that's okay, because, and it says, how are you feeling now? That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling nervous about doing this, but also very happy and excited. I'm feeling very in the flow about my life right now. I have like sparks of creativity just, you know, shooting out of all pores of my body. I'm just like, yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling happy that, you know, I have this sisterhood, that I have this retreat, and that I have my sisters to support me, because I know that no matter what else is going on in my life, that I can always turn to them, and I will get the support that I need, and vice versa. You know, it's all about give and take, and I love lighting other people up and lifting other women up. So I hope that you all feel that. How do you want these next 8 weeks to feel? Pretty much the same. Like, so we did our Goddess Essentials this week, all about, you know, even though it's an online retreat, you know, you want your whole space to feel very retreaty. And I mean, I already kind of live my life like that anyway, for the most part. I mean, obviously I have a regular life, and I have to go to work and earn money and do the dishes and laundry and, you know, normal people stuff. But like, I really do try to live my life as a goddess. And for what that means to me is just things that nourish my soul. I am a priestess of the goddess, so I, you know, start my day with meditation and prayer and offerings to, like, have all these goddess statues and altars around my house, which I also shared about in my last video. But so the Goddess Essentials was just more of that, like, what lights you up, what makes you feel like a goddess. So, and what do you want in this GoddessShine retreat? And so I really appreciate that, because I want to just focus on that, just feeling like I'm in this retreat space, even when we're not meeting online. I want to feel like I'm always like surrounded by my goddess comforts. And I do like having a daily dedication ritual, which for me is all about dancing and doing like a little meditation and anointing. Like I said, I do aromatherapy, so I always have a little anointing affirmation practice in the morning. So I think that's what I'm craving. And I like that I'm able to give myself that. And I'm also glad that we get that in the retreat space online. I feel like it's very uplifting, and yeah, I think that's about it.